What's up, guys? Welcome back. Boat gang, happy Monday or whatever day you guys are seeing this. Out here with the UL19, and I've got the modified Mojo fin on today. So basically I took the fin and reduced some of the angle on it. So I'm hoping to get all of the bite that it had that I liked so much, but without losing as much speed. So perfect day out here. I actually don't see any turtles, and it's the UL19. You guys know what this boat is by now. Extendo strut, extendo rudder, Mojo fin. It's all P limited, 4S 2P, so it's got about 10,000 milliamp on board. So she's a heavy girl, absolutely. And no turtles. I don't know if I already said that, but yeah, I want to. What did I just do? Okay, yeah, I want to see what she does today. I'm hopeful and nice and quiet and see what she do. I put the fin, Ryan from Mad Lizard was helping me, so I actually put the fin in a vise. I was able to kind of bend it, and so yeah, so we'll see how it does, and give her a little rip here. I might have to adjust the angle. You know, I had it all marked, but I might have to. Got a lot of steering, which is nice. Really smooth. Really smooth. There's full trigger. Full trigger. There's full trigger. Full trigger. Full trigger. Ooh, okay. So it's better. It's definitely better. I think I'm going to take a little bit of endpoint out of the... Sorry, Alex. I know Alex hates when I do this. I got to take a little endpoint out of the right turn, because I think what happens is if I turn too sharp, I end up scrubbing too much speed, and then it starts doing some funky stuff. So let's see how... Oh, little submarine. And let's see if that's any better. Full trigger. Ooh, full trigger, full trigger, full trigger, full trigger, full trigger, full trigger, full trigger. Ooh. All right, she's definitely faster. Full trigger. If you notice the front end, particularly the right side where the fin is, I'm getting a little bit of lift. So I'm just going to add a hair. We're going to add just a hair of negative angle. Just a hair of negative. Or it might even be neutral at this point. I have it marked, but we're just going to go down just... son of a gun. Yeah, just a hair. And so yeah, guys, hope the boat gang's doing good. I think we're at 407 subs last that I checked. And I actually want to dedicate this video to my good boating buddy, Andrew O'Bannon. And I got some pretty unfortunate news. He was having some health problems these past few weeks, and I got really unfortunate news that he actually passed away yesterday. And it's a little tough to hear. I'm still kind of processing it, and I figured today would be a good opportunity to get out and just do some boating. Right? I mean, I don't know what else to do, honestly, other than what can you do other than charge up some batteries? Holy smokes. A little more negative, I think, is needed. But, yeah, I'm not really sure what else to do other than charge some batteries. You know, he was the guy that kind of got me into boating. And great guy, young guy, healthy guy with a daughter and stuff. And so, yeah, really kind of unexpected. And I've been kind of talking to him these last few weeks ever since we found out that he was sick. And one thing he was telling me, you know, in kind of his situation. Sorry, this thing's being a little tricky. Oh, God. All right, we got a little bit of negative on it now. Yeah, the one thing he was kind of telling me, you know, we've been chatting, and he was going through it, and, you know, just talking to him these past few weeks. And one thing he did say is, you know, and I know people say this all the time, but, you know, just not taking anything for granted, and, you know, realize that here today, gone tomorrow, and good grief. All right, well, this is the best and fastest. Full trigger, full trigger, full trigger, full trigger, full trigger, full trigger. Whoo! Yeah, I don't know, guys. Everyone says it all the time. I'm sure you guys have all heard it, but here today, gone tomorrow. Don't take anything for granted. And, you know, I think if you got people that are close to you, tell them what they mean to you, you know, talk to them, you know, reach out to people you haven't heard from in a while and see how everyone's doing, you know, and, you know, if you have hobbies, things you like to do, if you like to run little toy boats, you know, go do it. Go do it. You know, if you get a day off, you get some time to go do this stuff, take the boats for a rip, and you just really never know, you know. So anyway, I don't want to make this a real sad video. I'm really kind of just trying to get out and enjoy it. So UL19 running better than ever. Small fin adjustments, but it does seem to really like this fin. It's just hanging off of the fin. It's not doing anything weird. I'll run a couple hard full trigger laps here just to kind of see. Okay, full trigger. Holy shit. Full trigger, full trigger, full trigger. Full trigger, full trigger, full trigger. Full trigger, full trigger. Full trigger. Full trigger, full trigger, full trigger, full trigger. Full trigger. Full trigger, full trigger, full trigger. Full trigger, full trigger. Full trigger. Ooh, full trigger, full trigger. Full trigger, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Full trigger. Damn. Ooh. Okay. This is it, boys. I don't have the GPS, but I'm pretty sure we picked up speed just from taking some of the angle out of this fin. This fin was way too aggressive, and I love the design of it. It was just a little too aggressive. I think it was scrubbing a lot of speed. And a little bit of negative angle on the fin seems to have helped. I think you guys have already seen the setup. This boat's getting a little far from stock, so I can't really call it a stock UL19 anymore, but, you know, it's a super cool boat. I've had a lot of you guys reaching out talking about wanting a UL19 and kind of bummed that you can't get one. And I actually feel really bad about that because it's a badass boat. But what I would do is I would check used. You know, I wouldn't overpay for one of these. I've seen them, you know, on eBay or whatever for $500, $600. You know, this was a $430 boat, brand new. And I would try and find a used one, honestly. Don't pay some ridiculous markup. It's a good boat, but I don't think it's worth that, you know. But I think if you guys look, eBay, check your local listings, check Facebook groups, you know, Elite RC Boats, Buy, Sell, Trade is one of them. You can probably find one and probably get a decent deal. So yeah, it likes this setup, and temps are good. Speed should be right at low 60s, low to mid 60s, I would say. And so I'm going to swap the packs really quick. Try not to make this video too long, but I will swap the packs and we'll get another hard run in before the day's over. Be right back. All right, we're back. I did move the fin. I adjusted it just slightly positive. Not positive, but I just moved it up a little bit. I don't know if it's neutral. I don't know if it's positive. But just want to get a couple laps in clean water to see if it likes it any better. And if not, I'll just move it back down to where it was. Well, she's happy. Let's see here. Well, she likes that too. Yeah, okay. Full trigger. Full trigger. Man, look at that roost. Wide open, boys. Full trigger. Full trigger. Let's get it. Full trigger. Little wiggle. Full trigger. 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 Probably 65 miles an hour. Full trigger. Full trigger. Woo! Okay. Let's add a little. Good grief. Little left trim, I think. Which way was it? Now I'm trying to remember. I think it might have been a little right trim. Yeah, guys, so as far as the UL19 goes, this boat is dialed. Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. As far as this boat goes, this thing is dialed. I wouldn't want any more out of it. A little more right trim. Yeah, I'm not looking for any more out of this boat. I think it's probably perfect. The speed's perfect. Ooh, little light, little light. Grief. We definitely picked up some speed. Got a couple horses coming, so I'll probably end up having to cut it short. But we picked up a little speed by... Oh, what the heck was that? We might have clipped something there. That was a very odd sound. Oh, that was interesting. That was a weird... Please don't be oh, son of a gun. All right. Well, the turn fin kicked up a lot. I think we broke the breakaway bolt. Maybe. But it looks like we saved... Looks like the turn fin took the hit. The rudder looks fine. And the prop looks fine. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. I don't really see a big ding in it. But as I was saying, boys, this boat is now perfect. It's good. I think it's time to put it away for a little bit, start focusing on some other boats. And yeah, guys. Anyway, just a reminder not to take anything for granted. And thanks for hanging out today. And we'll catch you on the next one. Later, guys.